So this is a quick video on compatibility of some LEGO blocks. It's a normal LEGO block. It is actually a 2x8, and if you have Duplo blocks like these, you can use a 2x2 or a 2x4 or 2x8 that will connect pretty well onto that block. If you see this, if you stack two of them, is the same height as a Duplo block. So there's some things you can't really do very well. They won't hook very well together in some cases. They're not real strong to lock in, but they are set up, and I've known this since I was a kid when I had Duplos and regular Legos, that you could put those Legos together and stick them onto one another. So use Duplos and regular Legos, as long as they're just plain basic bricks. Now, not everybody knows about the Quatros that came out when my kids, probably 15 years ago, were young, but they are bigger. They're bigger size blocks, and they look like regular Legos, but they're also compatible. Now, the issue with compatibility is they won't work with the 2x4 Duplo. You cannot stick it on there because there's some ridges in there that get in the way of the studs. But you can put 2x2s, one 2x2 with that inner part of the stud goes right into the top part of the Quatro. And a Quatro would fit on there. So basically, you could interact the Quatros, which are twice as big as the Duplos, with Duplos, so you could have normal Legos and Duplos and Quatros all working together. Not too crazy. They sort of work together. They're not always tight depending on how you set up the bricks, but they're the right size in terms of the horizontal width and also the height. So the two Duplos stacked together makes a Quatro, just like two regular Legos makes a Duplo. And I was wondering, because I'd seen soft bricks before. LEGO made some soft foamy bricks, and I'd seen them once years and years and years ago. They're not very common, and they're not in production right now. You can buy them on BrickLink. But if those were compatible with the Quatros, and I couldn't find an answer. I think I found it visually. But I was upstairs playing around in my attic looking for some Quatros and Duplos out of my bins that are sitting around, and I found this storage bin, this gigantic storage bin, and I put a 2x2 Quatro on it, and it looks like it would actually be the right size to be compatible. But when they made the Quatros, see the bottom of the Quatro? Traditionally, the Duplos and the regular Legos, regular size Legos, have a single circle in the middle of the 2x2 brick. The Quatro doesn't have that same kind of format, so he doesn't have a big open round spot there. In fact, I'm not sure what these, maybe they're just for structural, but you can't snug that big. If there were a big hole here, he would be set up normally to fit on top of the giant brick. And this is just a giant storage brick that my daughter had. So this guy, but he's the right size in the dimension. It's just the Quatros, the Quatros are not set up on the bottom side to be compatible. But if you look at the size, in all the dimensions, left, right, up, down, it's actually the right size. So they would be compatible if those Quatros had just had a different bottom to them. So maybe if LEGO comes out with new Quatros one day, I haven't found a way to link into this without building some sort of crazy contraption, but it might be possible. I just haven't tried. Anyway, I thought that was interesting, and maybe somebody can appreciate that, because I was wondering about it and I couldn't find it on the internet, and I'll put it out there, and maybe you guys somewhere can use it for something.